Anyway, back to the past. Initially, I mean, for quite a long time, the society was organised simply with that volunteer help. Caroline was the first paid administrator, 1977 it says here, does that ring a bell?
77.
As a part-time role. And I don't know how long you did it for, but it's
until 2010.
And then Susie Heinrich
Yeah.
took over.
Yeah.
And now Sue Challoner Sue was appointed in
2010. It would have been
Susie, and then Sue Challoner took over just before I became chair, I think. So that's about 7 years ago. Yeah, can't remember. So we just had the three paid administrators who, between them, have done a terrific job of organising everything to do with the society. Caroline, can I ask you about your early, reminiscences of the administration, what you did and what it was like?
Well, I mean, honestly, the main difference between then and now is technology. And we didn't have computers or anything, and everything was written by hand. I mean, I had a typewriter, of course, but I mean, I was shown some minutes of the minutes book, and it's all done by hand.
We've got some examples of that. I think
that's right.
Maybe show it.
Yeah. And also another difference is we were all so formal then. Everybody was Mr. and Mrs. and and I remember actually writing down, because Diana Poulton from the Lute Society was on the committee, and in doing the minutes, I wrote Miss Diana Poulton, and then I suddenly realised it was Mrs. and I wasn't regretful state about it, and and I apologised to her, and I mean it was something that nobody bothers about these days.
Now it's pronouns instead.
It's what? So
pronouns.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. So I mean I did write down a few. For example, we paid everybody in cash. For doing meetings, and Paolo Pandolfo once came to a meeting and played for us, and he needed to be paid in lira, and I brought all this cash along, and he said, "Oh no, I've got to be paid in lira." So it was a Saturday, and all the banks were closed, and so I had to go out somewhere and change all of the pounds into
millions of lira.
Yeah, millions. Yes. Yes. So also I've just written a few things. Some members, especially people from abroad, thought that I worked in an office, and I was just working in my North London flat, and I had a family, a young family, and everything, and so sometimes people turned up on the doorstep and wanted to see the VdGS
administration. Without warning.
Yes, without warning. The offices, I mean, I could have taken it on board these days, but then it was very difficult. And a screaming baby. So yes, things have changed quite a lot.
And everything presumably sent by post.
Yeah, everything's by post. I mean, the postal doing the posting of the quarterly newsletter was quite a performance.
And everything written by hand on every envelope.
Yes, for a while. Then I had some sort of stencil thing that I used, and that it dried up after a while. It was all very difficult.
Where are the meetings held?
Sometimes at my flat, in people's houses. Just probably as it is now at your house.
It's always online.
We meet by Zoom now, but when we were meeting face to face, it was at Alison's.
Yeah.